you're doing really, really well, and welcome back to the Witching Forecast. This is the Witching Forecast for the week of September the 27th through to October the 3rd. How on earth did that happen? So we're just past the autumn equinox, and we have a heck of a lot of planetary movements this week, a heck of a lot of action, including Mercury going retrograde today in Libra. So yeah, that's quite a lot of stuff to and it's quite interesting. Even trying to go live on a day where Mercury is going retrograde is, it's quite a mission. I don't know about, even when I got up this morning, the first bit of technology I tried to use was completely no. So yes, welcome to the land of Mercury retrograde in our relationship sector as well. So our connections and our relationships with others could be going under review at this time. Hello, lovely. Hi there, Visabel. Hi, Simeon. Hi, Guinevere. Hi, Gail. Mwah. So lovely to see you. Thank you for joining me this afternoon, this evening. Hi, Helen. And what I've been feeling, we'll see what comes up in the cards, obviously, as well. And what I've been feeling is that with this Mercury retrograde, it is going to be really, really good to go within, to deep dive and really challenge some of those blocks and issues and tethers that keep us in restrictive patterns and help us move forward once we've cleared them. So as we know, it might challenge some friendships and relationships, things might come up to the surface, but it can be a really good tool, because we were going to freak out when Mercury goes retrograde, and it can be really frustrating. I've had almost 2 weeks of technical troubles already, but we'll see what comes up in the cards. We'll see what the reading and the energy for the week is. And hello, Whistler. Hello, lovely. And we'll see what see what comes up. But let me know how you're experiencing the energy at the moment, how Mercury retrograde day 1 is going for you. And I think yesterday someone said that Mercury was kind of stationed in like kind of squared Pluto or something like that. It was just quite intense energy, and I am definitely feeling that. So great opportunity to deep dive, do some healing, to release, to kind of stop, go within. What I say every time we have a retrograde is we use the RE terms: retrograde, reflect, review, rest, renew. All those kind of energies with a re at the beginning are very good to do at the retrograde time. Move forward, charge into new things, not always. Hi there, Patricia, as well. Good afternoon, good evening. So what we're doing today is, of course, cards for the week. So we'll look at the energy for the week for everyone, look quite generally at what's going on. So we'll do a card for the week for everybody, and also an oracle card. I say card, you know what happens. I usually pull about several. And then Whistler says, a bit rubbish with a slice of Met on the side. Absolutely, yes. I think a lot of people are feeling that, and more, yes, definitely. So do a cards for the week for everybody. Use the oracle cards, look at the week as well, and then we're going to go with all through the star signs. So we'll pull cards for each star sign, starting with Libra, because we're in Libra right now. Yay, happy Libra times. And going through the whole wheel of the year. As I always say, it's great to know your chart, and you can not only look at your sun sign, so we all know our sun sign, but we can look at our rising sign and our moon sign as well, because sometimes we feel we resonate more with other of the big three, but also our rising sign is how we appear to the world, so that can be quite useful to look at your reading for the week. And some astrologers prefer rising sign to sun sign. And then also your moon sign is your quiet energy, what you are at home, your personal, your private self, and that can be also really valid to look at and just to kind of get the feel for. But I hope you will do well. Do let me know in the comments if you're watching this live, and if you're watching later, let me know in the comments how things are going for you. We're going to froth it up, because I think there's 5 planets in retrograde or more. I don't know, there's a lot. I did read it and I went, that's a lot. I thought, that's a lot. I'm just going to go and hibernate for a bit. So, and I got some tension tamer tea, all the things. So let's start with the cards for the week. Are you ready, everybody? Let's see what the energy is for this week. I think it's a big one. I think it's going to be an interesting time. We're post the equinox. I can't believe that this witching forecast goes into October. So we're probably going into that autumn energy, and spring if you're in the other side of the world. Okay, so let's have a little look. For everybody, what is the card for this week? I'm pulling more than one because we are not having that as the card for this week. Though we have a bit of a sandwich of, you see, when we look at the Thoth, and again, I am going to be announcing the Thoth dates super soon. We are going to start this year. So if you want to come and join the Thoth School of Magic and Mystery, do go to my website and sign up after the newsletter, because I'll be letting everyone know soon. But the energy around the Thoth deck is when they have a 5, they put, can you see it's like a reversed pentagram. Don't freak out. It doesn't mean Satan or whatever else it's been put in the media. But what it does mean is that the pentagram, the upright way, is spirit over matter. And this is matter over spirit. And so that's why it comes across with other things. But with a 5 of Swords, which is thoughts, and 5 of Pentacles, which is earth, it's like the heavy stuff is pulling us down. So I'm going to put nice cards for as well, don't worry. But the 5 of Swords, it is interesting to look at where these mashups are in our lives. I can't even look at that for too long, it's making me feel a bit icky. So the 5 of Swords is communication, thoughts, and mental activity that is obviously not serving anyone. This could very much be something that you are doing to yourself. One is doing to oneself, and it often is. It can be communication with others, but I also often find that if we are doing it to ourselves, as it were, you know, thought-wise, it will be reflected back in the world around us sometimes. So watch the thought patterns, have a little think. It could be a really healing time to see, you know, I kind of get the energy is that like a car that is really broken, held together with tape, and smoke pumping out the engine wheel, you know, all this sort of thing. We just keep going with it. I'm not stopping. And maybe our minds or our thoughts are the same, like, just don't stop, just keep going. And actually could be good to stop and pull out, open the bonnet and really look at what is going on in there, and look at what is, you know, are our thoughts actually serving us? Are we being kind to ourselves? Are we holding us back in some way? What is going on? Or are we kind of focusing on things which are dragging us down energetically? This can mean so many different things. So the number 5 in the tarot is the chaos, the necessary chaos to bring change. So even though we don't like it when these cards come up, it just brings it to the surface. It's a necessary chaos that comes up, which means we can align, we can work out, we can put our swords in a row and work out you know, what the problem is. You can't heal a wound if you keep covering it up, can you? It's got to be given some air and some treatment, and I feel like mentally this could be the energy. And then also we have the, oh, hello everyone that's just said, hello everybody that's just joined, Diana, Tammy, John, hi there John, Kelsey and more. Sorry, the screen went a bit off then, and Jane I think I saw as well. Hello, hello. Thankfully, we have the will, the fire to do all of this. We have got a sandwich. Literally, this was a sandwich. The 5, the pentacle sandwich. You've got worry and mental exhaustion, but what is coming up in the middle is passion and power and the lust for life. It's called lust in this deck. It's a strength card traditionally, but it's called lust in this deck, and it is lust for life. It is passion. It is vibrancy. It is what gets us up in the morning. This is what is going to serve us. It's what is going to drag us out of bed and get us moving forward this week. I would advise against getting too caught up in the petrol gate, you know, negative thinking, all the panics, all the worries. I'm not saying ignore the problems of the world at all, but watch where the little thoughts, the negative bits are taking you, because there's such power from the heart, from your energy, from your passions this week, and this is what's going to drive us forwards. These two cannot withstand this if you are channeling your inner strength. These two will just fall away if we are channeling our strength, our uniqueness, our individual, our power, and also our connection to others. I'm saying uniqueness, what it makes us special or powerful, but also the ability to share and connect with all. So strength, this is going to come up. Shadows are going to come up. We've got all the planets in retrograde. It's all going on. Stuff's going to come up. Our issues are going to come up. Our fears, our worries, hit them on the head. They're all going to come up. But the strength card isn't called strength because she sits there on a sofa, well, you know, maybe she does, but, you know, just fluffing around. It's because strength is the passion to overcome. And when you put your will towards something and your power and your passion towards something, then strength comes when you defeat these, you know. So you will defeat them this week. if you let the thoughts get to you, don't worry, just give yourself the week off. It's absolutely fine. We're in all the retrogrades, but just know that it's your spark, it's your passion, your power, your creativity, your uniqueness, your you, which will relight your energy and move you forward in the most wonderful ways. And you'll look down, I'm seeing you looking down on all those little issues and problems that seem so engulfing. And when you're in your fire and your passion, you know that they can't harm you. It's also pulled the Princess of Swords. Communications will, of course, be all over the place. It's kind of a smash the patriarchy week with the Princess of Swords. I always think this is, the Princess of Swords always reminds me of this kind of divine rebel that's saying, actually, this is not how I want to do things. So maybe challenge things in your area or challenge things in your life which doesn't feel fair, because Libra is all about balance and fairness and justice is the key word. Mercury retrograde in Libra, the Sun in Libra, you know, the idea of justice is massive at the moment. So if you know, it could be good to be in your passion, your power, and to align against things that feel unjust. So big stuff, guys and girls and everybody else. It's a big energy. What do you think about that? Are you feeling the Five of Swords, the Five of Pentacles energy? Can you sense that spark of fire with the Strength card? Remember that this Strength or the Lust cards is a major arcana card. So remember that, you know, even though we're surrounded by these little annoying things, it's bigger. It's a bigger life force energy. So that is sort of the feeling generally of the week. I knew it was going to be some big stuff, and I knew necessarily it wouldn't be easy stuff. I'd have been surprised if easy stuff came out this week. Warlocks are most definitely allowed, of course. Hi there, Jane. Hi there, Leanne. So I didn't get to see you guys on the little, it keeps kind of vanishing up on the screen. I'm using a different screen today, so it's a little bit different. Okay, so I'm going to work now with our animal oracle for the week. Okay, so let's have a look and see. Ooh, one of my faves. They're all my faves. I don't know who I'm kidding, really, but yeah. So owl, magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. So that's big stuff. I think that really sums up everything I was trying to say a minute ago. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. You know, I was saying about the divine kind of rebel. Rise up, magic and wisdom are your birthright. Choose to know the truth because you can. The Strength card will lift you above the illusions of the fives and open your inner vision. Trust you, trust your path this week. This is big, I think, and it's going to really be an interesting week if you can tune into your inner vision and your wisdom. What could transpire, really? Okay, wow. What I'm going to do now is what we always do. I'm going to go through the star signs. I'm going to use the Everyday Witches Tarot, I think. I feel drawn for that for this week because, you know what, we want to keep it a bit light sometimes. I know this actually can be quite heavy as well, but let's just kind of bring spark a bit of joy, as it were, into the proceedings. So what we do now, we'll go through the cards of everybody, starting with Libra. So yeah, note down the top 3 in your chart, your sun, moon and rising, and see how they resonate with you. Okie dokie, let's have a look. Good afternoon to everyone that's just joined, and good evening. Hello. If you're watching live or if you're watching later, welcome, welcome, welcome. So starting with Libra, here is your cards for the week for the lovely Librans. The world is yours. The world is yours. It's your star sign time. It is your birth time. And also with the Mercury retrograde, it feels like this is a good time to step back and make the plans to go for that world domination. The Two of Wands is expansion. This is about firing up your engines and deciding what visions you want to chase, to manifest. I'd say a really good idea is to really focus on your goals, on your big goals. Not like the 5-year plan thing. I just mean like get excited by what turns you on, what makes you feel passionate about life. Maybe create a vision board of all the favourite things you can do on, you can do it on Pinterest, or you could do it on a piece of paper and you can create a vision board. You could write a list. You could just keep the bigger vision in view. Keep the big, exciting, positive goals in focus, the dreams. You don't have to be logically knowing how you're going to get there, but I feel like the more you start firing up and realising what you're capable of this week, Librans, the more you have the chance of taking some big steps to go with it. I think the energy of right now is going to boost you and push you to succeed, to have the fire and the passion, like in the Strength card, to get where you need to go. So I think you'll find there's a real boost around you guys this week, Librans. There's a real boost in energy, a real fire that's going to help you, rev up your own spark and move forwards. So it's quite an exciting week. With the 2, Librans, you do get caught up in decisions. So don't get too caught up in your mind about thinking this or this. I would just say just create the vision of what you want and start taking steps towards it. Very exciting. Okay, let me know, Librans out there, if this is something you're feeling is working with you or not. And then we've got our lovely Scorpios, Team Scorpio. We are heading into those autumn and winter months, aren't we? When we've got Libra and Scorpio first, we're heading to that magical autumnal season. So hi there, we've got next is Scorpio. So this is for Scorpios. Let's see. Ooh, Queen of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. I just pulled 2 there. I felt the need to pull another one. So the Queen of Swords, it's about the owl. I really feel like the owl energy is this kind of knowing your wisdom, knowing your power, trusting in your inner vision. This is, it's a little bit this, like the Justice card. I always think Queen of Swords and the Justice card are quite similar, and that works really well with Libra energy that we're in right now, of having the sight and the clarity of what feels right, what feels the decision you're going to make. Good week for making decisions, which I don't often say in Mercury retrograde, but it's a good week for making inner decisions, for maybe choosing, I got the word poise, like how are you going to be poised to move forward, Scorpios? It could be like I'm just being drawn to all the scrolls in the back. So what are you going to, what wisdom are you going to absorb? What are you going to focus on and study on and learn? And what are you going to to kind of gather up your resources so that when you do move forward, you have everything you need, that next step. So it's a great week for study. It's a great week for learning. It's a great week for making big decisions, for kind of having that grand master plan going on. You can really do that now. And you won't suffer fools. I really get that this week. You won't have time for suffering fools. You'll feel more just kind of clear-minded. Ace of Pentacles could be great for new money or work coming in to support you. So I feel like it might be a bit of a kind of a thinking, deciding, maybe being a bit distant start to the week, but you could head out with some new ideas and plans and excitement and joyful energy as we go towards the end of the week. So that's very, very nice. So great. I think you'll really ride the tides of what's going on very well at the moment. You seem to be very astute, keeping your eye on the game, keeping your eye on the prize, and making sure that you feel you're not going to jump before you're ready, I think, at the moment. Okay, so moving on. So that's for Scorpios. We're going to move to Sagittarius, Team Saggy. What is coming up for our lovely, lovely Sagittarians this week? Oh, nice. So, very Saggy. Very, very, very Saggy indeed. So, we had the 2 of Wands for Libra. And now we have the 3 of Wands for Sagittarius. So, this is really very exciting, because for Sagittarians, you're able to get excited about the next stage of your journey. Things are opening up, opportunities are coming in for you. This can be very creative. It doesn't have to be about moving or traveling. It can be about new ventures, new creativity, new people. The horizon feels bright and you feel excited about it, and I think that's a really good stirring energy within you. And follow the Strength card that we had for everybody, and this for you. We've also got you making mad plans to travel or to do something. I know travel's a bit of a thing, but there's plans to take over the world, and you're going to be like, right, well, I'll do this. One idea could suddenly take hold this week, and suddenly you've got this whole epic board where you're, when you're kind of in a detective program and they've got all the clues on the board of what they're going to do. I kind of feel like that's what you'll have by the end of the week. You'll get excited, then you're going to really go into it and plan your next adventure. But there's power behind you, there's passion, there's fire, very fiery cards. And they also feel to bring positivity, optimism, a lightness. And I think we need that right now. So follow the things that make you feel excited about the horizon, excited about tomorrow, excited about your next steps, because they seem to be leading you in a very positive direction. Don't get too caught up on the details. Just enjoy the energy of it for the moment. Thank you, thank you. Now, I think I saw some comments up there. I can't see if I can see them. Okay, no. I'm doing on something different, so I can't get the comments to come back up. But I think it's almost saying they had decisions to make as well this week. So maybe the Scorpio one did work for them. It will come up when somebody else makes a comment. I'll get used to it. Okay, right. Let's move on from Saggy, who's feeling very saggy this week, to Capricorn. Let's have a look, Team Cappy. What is coming up for you? Let's have a little look. The moon. Oh, look at the moon. There's a lot of depth here. There's a lot of depth and inner knowing and rhythms. I'm just going to comment on what I see because they vanish as soon as they go. So Patricia says, this is good for me. I have lots of plans and decisions to make this week. And then it's gone again. Someone else said that's first time watching. It'll come back again. Honestly, the comments are disappearing so quickly. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. Look, this is so lovely for Capricorns. We've got so much depth and wisdom and levels of knowing. It might not be a week of get up and go. You know, as I said earlier on, that this retrograde energy is the deep dive into what is really going on with us. You know, what is the truth? The cat is looking at this and seeing a panther, and the witch is flying up into the moon. This sense of dream and wonder and being able to imagine and envision, but also there could be just going into that really surreal world of what our feelings are, what our intuition is, what's going on within. There is so much magic and power within and something to rediscover this week. Trust your intuition. Before you venture out anywhere, really just go within and make sure you feel aligned with something. But I'd also say for you guys that this is a feeling of if things are about to change, you know, this is things are about to change. Things are about to come into a new day, a new dawn. So just keep pushing forwards. I feel a very bright and lovely energy around. But a great week to play in your intuition and your creativity and your imagination. Not a great week to see things really clearly, maybe, you know, because it's in a logical way. So, you know, explore this energy because it feels very beautiful. It's kind of the moon, the dream, the magic, the visions you can have when things seem a bit more soothing. You know, at night time life's a bit more soothing, isn't it? So yeah, beautiful intuition. Trust it this week. Hi there, Kay. What deck am I using? Hi lovely, thank you for joining today. I am using the Everyday Witches Tarot, which I do love very much. So I use it quite a lot because it has a lot of wisdom in it, but it's also really fun. And I like, sometimes you get decks which are really fun and then you don't feel that deep connection to them, but this has both. So yes. And Leanne says, Aries, did I miss it? No, we've got loads to go before Aries. So yeah, you did not miss it, Leanne. Very comforting for Capricorn. Yeah, I get it. It's like a soothing. The moon card is like a ritual. It's like a velvet night. It's a being under the stars, and make space and time for that in your life this week rather than the kind of the rat race. And you'll actually probably get a lot further, I think. You'll feel a lot better anyway. Okay, moving on to Aquarius. My dear Aquarians, again, we're looking at the sun, the moon and rising, so it's great to know your whole chart because it can give you more insight in your readings. Okay, so Team Aqua, what is the energy for the week? Oh, pull two out. Okay, the fives are coming out thick and fast today. So the Five of Swords is one of the cards we had for the week, and it was with the Thoth deck that I was using earlier. And now we have the Five of Swords as in the Everyday Witch Tarot, and it's just a sense of mental chaos, which is also, you know, it's mental chaos because we've got Mercury retrograde. No one can be blamed right this week for things being a bit mentally chaotic. For you say one thing, it gets misconstrued or whatever, or you just feel like, oh, things feel a bit chaotic in your mind. And what I've been, you know, feeling as well is just really analysing in when your thoughts and your sort of the internal dialogue is beating you down. Is when is it self-defeating? There could be situations you don't want to, you might really see situations for a bit, you know, you might see some connections you have and they may not be on their best foot right now. So it's going to best take a little bit of a step back, realign and then reconnect. This is about how you are with yourself. There could be a lot of healing at stake at the moment. You could really go into some healing. And when I put another card for you guys, because two came out, we've got the Six of Cups as well. So there's a case saying she's Aquarius, this week's chaotic for her and health wise. Yeah, last week was chaotic, and this week I think there's very accessible healing. That's what I'd say for you guys. Well, for everyone, I've got Aquarius moon, so I'm going to take this on as well. You know, there's very accessible healing. I just see like a switch. We can choose to go down this way in our head, or we can choose to actually drop down and be kind to ourselves, to do gentle things, to be nostalgic, to do things that are us, that are really blissful, beautiful, wholesome, healthy. It's a Scorpio card actually as well. This is I think in the astrology of the tarot, this is one of the Scorpio cards. But it's very beautiful and kind and giving. So don't maybe let your own mind or anybody else's mind or the news or whatever whip you up into kind of carnage and whirlwind. Though do bring up things to heal. There's a good line. You can bring up things to heal, especially around communication and thoughts. But there also seems to be such a beautiful and healing space with friendship, with potential, with love, with gentleness. So yeah, we can choose which lane we want to go in this week, and I know what I'd want to choose. So yeah, good luck, lovelies. And Five of Swords is one of the cards for the week, so we have got that energy chasing us around, I think, at the moment. I'm definitely feeling it. I don't know if you guys are. Okay, moving on to Pisces. Team Pisces, let's have a look for you lovely people. Okay, whoa, wowzers trousers, let's just hit it. But I'm doing 2 cards because, you know, we're not leaving you with the Tower. Like, poof, all the planets in retrograde, let us rock down that. No one will stop you this week. I like this Tower, she's just like, you know what, I've done with that, I'm getting rid of it, gone, gone, gone. Something that hasn't worked and it's been stressful, something that's been a block in your way, has a chance this week to be decimated. You know, this is clearing out the old to make space for the new, to make space for new ideas. What do you think, Cobbo? Do you agree? Yes, he says, I agree. You think so? Yeah? Yes, you think so. So, I don't think it's a terrible card in this way. Sometimes the Tower card, you get people flying out of the Tower. I don't have that with that. You just have that she's kind of almost like she's done that. But something may go wrong this week to enable a new opportunity to come in. Something may be cleared this week, Pisceans, to enable something beautiful and new and wonderful to take shape. So this could be the way you're feeling. It could be an event. It could be a move. A house sells. A house is bought. Opportunity falls through your fingers, and a new one is in its wake. This is the energy I get, and I feel like you'll be really grateful probably by the end of this week or so with what you have and the excitement and the ideas and everything of what is coming in. But you might feel a bit frazzled at the beginning because it is sort of it's the Tower's always upheaval. You know, that we build our towers in this, you know, in our thoughts or with our this is how I want my life to be, and sometimes the universe goes, nope, I've got something better planned for you. But when it gets knocked down, it's always a bit overwhelming, but don't be too concerned because by the end of the week there seems to be so much there for you to inspire you and move you forward. So that is for lovely Pisces. I think it was Leslie that was asking about Aries. We have Aries card for the week now. So Team Aries, what is coming up this week? Again, always check your top 3. Okay, Aries energy for the week. Yeah, I'm pulling 3 because sometimes you give your own star sign 3 cards. So, okay, 2 of Swords. I really feel that always have to chase something. He's always seen something to chase. So 2 of Swords followed by the 2 of Wands. This feels really apt. So I think it was Libra got the 2 of Wands. Let's bring it back to 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is putting the blindfold so you can go within. Okay, so the 2 of Swords is you may be really with the retrograde. The great thing for this week would be to take that step back, to not rush to make a decision, to just really feel where you want to go next. I think you'll make a decision quite quickly within a few days, but just give yourself some time to rebalance and really think about what it is or feel in your body what you want. Which Aries don't often do. We kind of go, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, that's great. Or just leap into something and then you go, oh yeah, maybe that wasn't the best idea. Here's now a chance to follow your intuition, to go within. You've got the raven there and the cat. You've got all these things is out, you know, just this real sense of knowing how to move forwards from going within rather than taking any rash action. Sorry. So if you can take some time this week to step it back, to go within, to feel what it is what's pulling you, you know, what is kind of moving you forward. This is a really, really interesting time to look at that, and I feel like you're going to really have a deep revelation, maybe, actually, and that will come through with the Two of Wands, because you seem to be making big steps, exciting energy, passionate energy, fired up energy. So you will action those plans very quickly, and the Lovers too, because I pulled another card. So that's good news. It's all about duality, isn't it? Two of Swords, Two of Wands. The Lovers is a duality as well. So working with duality this week, and passion, but just take a step back. Do not jump in. Take a step back. Really reprogram and rephrase something, and then go for it, because good things will happen. Great. Hi there, everyone that's just joined, by the way. Hi there, Jose, and I think there was somebody else that's joined as well. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching. Thank you so much for being with me this afternoon. And yes, it's Nectar Ascension Arts. Hello, good morning, you. Hello, lovely. And Liz says, love all your videos. Oh, thank you very much. Yes, thank you so much. So a bit snotty today, so I hope I'm not too, a bit too coldy, but it's that change of season, isn't it? Right, from Aries moving to Taurus. Team Taurus, our earth signs, what's coming up for us, what's going on? Who's going to have an idea? You are. Yes, you are. The Prince of Swords is like, I think we had that actually as one of the cards of the week, because in the Thoth deck, the Princess of Swords is, the Page of Swords, sorry, they're the same. So you are going to have a new idea, a new thought, a new energy, and you're going to say it, you're going to speak it. You're not going to do things just because they've always been done that way if they don't feel right. As we've mentioned before already today, that the Libra is the sign of justice and balance and harmony, and you'll call for justice where it's necessary. So there's an opportunity this week, Taurus, to really speak out, to really get your ideas and your thoughts out there, or to take hold of an idea, something that feels right for you, and start moving forward with it. And also Nine of Cups for happiness for you guys as well. So that's beautiful. Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. So I think you'll feel quite pleased about the progress you're making this week and what space that puts you in by the end of the week. I think you'll feel quite happy that you rocked the boat, that you did that. I think you'll feel quite joyful about it. And I think you'll feel that you can celebrate by the end of the week. So that's nice. Very, very nice. Okay, moving on to our lovely Geminis, Team Gemini. I hope that everyone is doing really well. If they're just tuned in, good afternoon, good evening. This is for our lovely Geminis, and nice. Queen of Cups. It's going to be going into the heart space this week. It's emotionally beautiful, and you're, Geminis, ding, 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 always racing around, a zillion projects, a zillion ideas, and actually this is more about being in your emotions, being with the flow. There's a joyful energy here. The Queen of Cups is the water of water. So the Queen in the tarot represents the element of water. The cups, of course, represent water. So we have two watery feelings, but it's deeply in the flow. It's deeply, feeling love. And that's self-love. That's love for your pets, for your friends, for your family, for your lovers. It's love for yourself. It's the flow and intuition. So it's being in that space of flow and love and warmth, and give yourself this time to do that this week, and to tune to your intuition. You've got a lovely sense of connection to your totally psychic energy. You might feel like, wow, this week I was really psychic. Yes, you will be. The energy of the Queen of Cups is saying that you're going to have the right feeling for things. And I see a celebration around you guys as well. What do you think, Cobby? Yeah? He says celebration too. Yes, he does. So you've got the Four of Wands, which is about a success and a celebration. And you know what? I think from what I recall, if you don't see me, if what I recall for you Geminis, I think there's been a tough few weeks. I think some of the cards have been quite whoa, from what I remember. And this is about celebration. I know Cobby has to be part of everything he does. He has to say hello to everybody. Or just be the centre of attention as usual. So the Four of Wands. Just try and put my head in. You can hold the cards for me, Cobbs. No? Anyway, the Four of Wands is, look how many cats are on the card, you see. It's a good sign, isn't it? It is about the success, celebration. So you should get some results that you want. You should get a success, a move, a transfer, a party, a sense of feeling connected and good. I love the Four of Wands. It can be about true, genuine connection and celebration. So that is very, very lovely. Very, very nice energy. Okay, moving on to Cancerians. So Team Cancer, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh, beautiful. You are the Empress. Like, you lovely Cancerians are very much personifying that Empress energy. So this is the goddess. This is the mother of the earth. This is Venus. And abundance and love. All the ripe and flowing and blossoming, loving energy. So she's putting a blessing on your week, lovely Cancerians. If you want her to. You can always say no to her blessings. Wouldn't be wise though, because look. So this is a fabulous week for creativity, for love, for self-care, for nurturing projects, plans and dreams. For romance as well, of course. She is the force of life that flows and is unconditional. So, no matter what's going on in the world, there's always this flow of love and unconditional love. And if we can access that and channel that and flow with that, then we are in this beautiful, powerful strength, which is the strength of the earth. So, lovely, loving, beautiful, creative, life-giving energies for my lovely Cancerians who are like that. Like Cancerian is, very connected in that way, masculine and feminine. There's this beautiful flow and empowering through love, through caring, and through being in the flow. So yeah, beautiful energy. Your creative projects are blessed, your relationships are blessed, the things that are true to your heart are blessed. And if you need a bit of help accepting abundance into your life, or if you need a little bit of help in allowing that flow, then maybe connect with this. You meditate and connect with the Empress. You can always meditate with the cards as well, or do visions with them. It doesn't have to just be looking at them. The tarot works in so many different ways that can help us and empower us. Cobb, be getting the love, sweetie. Getting the love. He's gone off now. He's like, yeah, I've shown myself on the screen. I'm now gone. Okay, so Leos, Team Leo. Let's have a look and see what is the energy for the lovely Leos today, this week. Okay. Six of Cups, we had that before for Aquarius, and it's interesting because Aquarius got the Six of Cups, didn't you guys? And you are opposite to Leo. So it's the same axis of energy. And I think that Libra got the Two of Wands and Aries got the Two of Wands, same axis of energy, because they're opposite on the Wheel of the Year. So it's interesting when that happens, that the same flow goes between you guys. Six of Cups is finding bliss and love in the beauty of everyday life, in your family, your friends, your dreams. What books did you like to read as a child? What did you like to go horse riding? I did, that's what I was saying. What did you love to do when you were a kid? It's kind of finding this true sense of self through the gifts of just who you are and who you connect with. So there is healing and bliss and just getting away from the madness of the world for a little bit, because I'm really feeling that there is madness and you have been feeling it and you've been feeling exhausted. So there is a sense of creating your own bubble of loveliness and really spending the week there and creating from that place and connecting with people from that place. And from that energy, you also get the Two of Wands. So you're moving places, but I think you could choose this week to get swept away by the stress, or you could opt into that place of healing. And I think that'd be lovely. Okay, moving forward to, I think, the last of the yeah, I think it's the last, isn't it? We've got Virgo, Team Virgo. Let's see for you guys what's going on and what's coming up. Team Virgo, so nice. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles, happy ever after, in a very practical way, in a sense of everything's being tied up and brought together. We've got a real financial thumbs up. Structure, family, home, thumbs up. Feeling strong, feeling secure, things coming together, yes. There could be an ending in sight in a very good way. You feel like, okay, you've kind of, that story's finished, that story's complete now, in a good way. I mean, in the best way. 10 of Pentacles is one of the loveliest cards. It's actually, in the minor arcana, it's the culmination of every lesson learned in the rest of the minor arcana. So it's the last card of the minor arcana. So, yeah, hi Starla. Cat's doing cat things. So it's a sense of a culmination of a big time of projects and that's been going on for you that's ending successfully. You have what you need to move forward and go on to that next chapter. So good for money, good for work, good for feeling strong, Virgos. I think it's a really well-deserved and powerful energy there for you, and very grounding. Yes, lovely, lovely energy. So I think that's everybody. I think that I have gone through the whole signs, and yeah, what an interesting week. So may the force be with you. We are as Mercury goes retrograde, you can find the treasures from it. You know, you can find the treasures. Not all about panicking. It's you know, sorry, Amanda the Wonder, spot on, love, shivers, thank you. Oh, thank you. Celestial Sisters channel says hi everybody. Yes, just remember with Mercury retrograde, well, there's the hype, and the hype is true. It can be a very frustrating time. It can be very like already today I've had quite a lot of communication stuff that's got a bit weird, but also it can be a time of allowing yourself to step back, get off the treadmill of our mind, and to dive in and to realign and to configure and rest, you know, rejuvenate, all those things, and help us come back stronger with more flow and power and love. So thank you so much for watching today. I hope you have a fabulous day, a fabulous week. If you'd like your own personal reading, you know what, you can come through to my website, links are below, and you can book your own personal reading. I do email readings, recorded readings, Skype, Zoom, phone readings, everything to suit you and to be empowering and positive as you move forward. Much love. Take care. Have a great day. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you all really soon.